This is Maria de los Angeles More. They call her Gelen. She is Zomboid's first Dagger Dude general. She has killed a bloater, a feral, a juggernaut, and a plague heart with just a knife. And as his first general, he gave her a challenge. Assemble a team and attack the lethal zone with just a knife. He set the rules for this challenge, and they are simple ones. But the first rule, the one most dear to her heart, is what Zomboid don't know won't hurt him.
We're taking damage!
Hey y'all, this is Zab. Welcome. Come on in and have a seat at the table. If you want me to reserve you a seat, go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
That's another big step forward for us. Yo, I'm here. Always sounded great.
Okay, let's see what you've got.
Cool.
Don't really want it, but I'm gonna get more
Hell yeah.
influence than I spend for buying it, so
Would you like to trade?
Cool.
I'm tempted.
That's what's up. Gracias. Hasta luego.
Guess not.
Most scavengers focus on big items. We stock up on small comforts. Go add up when we need to trade.
And the game froze up, but through the magic of editing, you don't have to wait through the reload. I just wanted to let you know. And this is probably a good time to give a little bit more story on our girl Steph here. You see, in all the years that Larry was stealing cars, he only got arrested once. And that's when he was working with her. Because she had this brilliant idea to steal a very rare, very high performance sports car from the collection of a very, very rich man. Now this is the kind of sports car that if you have to ask how much it costs, you can't afford it. This car is so rare that the serial number for these cars didn't even need double digits. It was a supposedly impossible job, but she figured out a way to get it done. It was risky, but with a good enough partner, she was sure she could pull it off. She even had a buyer lined up who was willing to pay top dollar for it, even knowing where it came from. Knowing that the payout would change his life forever, Larry decided that he wanted in. He knew it was risky, and he knew that she liked to take risks, but the payout was just too big to say no to. Not only that, he knew that he was the best, and this was his chance to not only prove it, but get paid at the same time. He was right, too. For a wonder, the job, it went off without a hitch.
Hello out there. I have some goodies to trade straight from Trumbull Valley. Come on by.
Everything went according to plan. It was the very definition of by the book. They got away with the car,
That's pretty heavy.
and they were home free. So how did this end with Larry getting arrested? I'll get to that in a few minutes. Our boy Quentin here, he's got a job he needs to do first.
I really don't agree with that plan.
We could use more allies. I mean, we've got the room for it, right?
I'm surprised you even suggested that.
She doesn't know Quentin very well. He's not known for sound decision making.
It's clear, but I can't really secure this place with a plague heart so close by.
Got it. Fantastic. I know someone who could use this.
It's difficult to be an optimist when I see the awful things we're going through.
And you're seeing another reason why Larry was looking for a reason to get rid of her. She likes to complain. Speaking of Steph, it's time we got back to her, and time to continue the story. So, if they were home free, how did Larry end up getting arrested? Well, that's because she decided she wanted to celebrate by having a little bit of fun. Over his objections, she zoomed out onto the highway. She wanted to see what that baby could do before she turned it in. Because, after all, this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. When were they ever going to get a chance to see what a sweet ride like that could do? Larry tried to tell her, no, not here, not here. This is where the cops set up the speed traps. She's like, nah, it'll be fine. They're never out at this time of night. Unsurprisingly, whoop, whoop. And when the chase was done, they were both in handcuffs. Steph, she did her best to try and take the fall for Larry. She told the cops that Larry was her boyfriend and that he didn't know anything about it and that she'd only picked him up after she stole the car to show it off. But the cops didn't buy it.
Just a little radio malfunction there. Please, go about your business.
I may have just spotted a plague heart.
Nice, another vehicle.
I wonder if that'll still run.
Ooh, 2 more vehicles.
Okay, nothing more to see here.
And right by our future base. And there's both of the plague hearts threatening it. Yes. Yes, that's nice. And gonna need 1,500 to settle it. And another survivor. That shouldn't be too hard. But back to the story. Like I said, the cops, they didn't buy it. They said, tell it to the judge. When they told it to the judge, he didn't buy it either. But, for a wonder, the jury did. And Larry was found not guilty. And after the verdict his lawyer
This
told
place
him
could have something we need.
that it was probably her tears when she testified for him on the stand that swayed them. So she got him into the mess, but she also got him out of it too. She went to jail, and he went back on the streets. And it wasn't until after the apocalypse that she turned back up again, like a bad thing.
That's a lot of stuff.
You see, she's good, but she is not nearly as good as she thinks she is. And inevitably, it gets her in trouble. Shortly after she linked up with Larry again in the apocalypse, her recklessness almost got them both killed. And since then, Larry has been looking for a way to tactfully get rid of her. Then he ran into homeless Dave and found out about Zomboid's Dagger Dudes. And that Gelen, of all people, had become his first general and was trying to put together a team to take on the lethal zone. Larry thought Steph was the perfect candidate
I need to
to
rest.
work with somebody like Gelen. He just needed to find some way to convince her to join up.
Hello? I just need one helpful soul to pitch in for a minute.
He played to her ego, told her that he thought she was the best, and that there really wasn't anybody, there wasn't a mechanic anywhere else in the apocalypse who could work with somebody like Gelen and turn her team into a success. And Steph, she bought it and decided to go. And oh crap, loader. Oh, that's not good. Oh.
Smell that cloud.
And that brings us to now, after Dave gave her a ride to join Gelen. He's pretty.
I should be careful of plague zombies around here.
It's probably going to be worth it. That's the mission strand, I think it is. I can get a survivor on that. That I can use to settle the brewery and then dismiss. Unless, of course, they're a loser, which is unlikely.
If you're hearing this, I sure could use some help out here.
I'm running real short of patience with some people. Look, maybe we both flew off the handle.
I used to have dreams. Lots of dreams. Now everything's a nightmare.
Yep, that's what happens when your survivors have low morale. At least Quentin tried to make peace.
I've got it. The armor's gone!
Well, hey there.
Not exactly what I was hoping for. Bye now.
I go and loot that first, it'll probably spawn another food rucksack. And I need food.
So, I thought of something cool. I want to find allies in this town who will help us wipe out the blood plague. We can't do it alone.
Yeah, I know what that mission involves. That involves killing a hostile enclave. And that is not something she's going to be able to do with just a knife. I think we're going to let that one expire.
Some of those creepers are nearby.
And that really sucks, because that just means a hostile enclave spawned on the map
That's pretty
somewhere.
heavy. Can't find anything.
Looks like no free food rucksack for us.
Found something. I can do that.
Following you.
Yep, come on, let's go get you your food. Now, if this goes the way I think it's gonna go, she's gonna want to join after we find her food. And if she does want to join, I'll let her join, get food ruck, and send her on her way either to the legacy pool or to exile, as the case may be. And it looks like there is the new hostile enclave right at the gas station that I like to make an outpost. I'm gonna have to deal with them later.
I've got to keep that one down.
And sometimes having a helper is just not very helpful. Oh, wrong tartan mart. Okay, let's get on our way to the right place then.
That seems like the right place to look around.
Yeah, now you tell me.
Zombies coming. Every which way. Zombies, headed our way.
I'm about to drop. As long as that plague heart is nearby, we can't really secure this place. This is it. Look what I found.
And I'm pretty sure the last container is out here, around the corner. Yep, there it is. And more zombies.
I wish there was a bigger way I could show my gratitude, but this reward will have to do.
You gotta let me stay with you a while. I can't last out here alone.
Oh, what do you know? She's a loser too. Little bit of a duplicate, but you know, we don't have to keep her. We can hold on to her and not break the rules until we can settle the
Mind if I stick with y'all? You got this shit figured out. All right now.
Follow me.
Yeah, welcome
I'll
aboard.
take you home. I had no idea people actually listened to me around here. I guess I can stay.
Oh, she's forgetful. She does have resistance to the blood plague, though. And I have to wonder if her hero bonus is going to reflect that. Because if it does, she might just be a keeper.
I'm sure you'll do just fine here.
That's... wow.
Have her deposit these rucks, get her some standing, get her citizen status,
I don't want that screamer getting close.
so we can see what her hero bonus is going to be. Oh, we will take her upstairs, get her equipped, welcome her to the community, and we will call it an episode. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button, leave a comment, and I will see you next time.